Could 3 walnuts a day really make a difference? Let me ask you something simple. What if eating just 3 walnuts a day could gently shift your health in a better direction? No complicated diet. No pricey supplements. No scanning every nutrition label. Just 3 walnuts. It might sound too simple to matter, but often that's how real change begins. Quiet, small, and consistent. You don't need a color-coded meal plan. You don't need to cut out everything you love. And you certainly don't need to spend $50 on some mystery powder. You just need one thing. A habit that sticks. And walnuts? They're one of the easiest and most powerful steps you can take. They've been around for thousands of years. And they're still sitting there in the snack aisle of every grocery store, waiting to do your body a world of good. You might notice they look a little like tiny brains. And funnily enough, they're great for your brain too. Walnuts are packed with omega-3s, those healthy fats that help keep your memory sharp and your mood steady. Just 3 a day. That's all it takes to get started. But that's not all. They also help your heart. They've been shown to lower bad cholesterol. They support healthy blood flow. And they fight inflammation, that hidden trigger behind so many modern health problems. They're good for your gut too. Walnuts feed the good bacteria in your belly, the kind that helps you digest food, absorb nutrients, and even support your immune system. And if you're someone who struggles with sleep, walnuts contain natural compounds like melatonin and magnesium that help your body wind down at night. So yes, this tiny nut, it touches almost every corner of your well-being. Now, maybe you're thinking, okay, but how do I actually add this to my day? You don't have to bake a fancy cake. Just sprinkle chopped walnuts on your oatmeal. Toss a few into your salad. Or enjoy them straight from the bag. Simple, delicious, and easy to stick with. Of course, not everyone can eat walnuts. If you've got a nut allergy, skip them. If you're on a special diet, talk to your doctor first. But for most people, adding just 3 walnuts a day is a gentle, natural upgrade. And here's why I care so much about this. I've spent over 20 years working in health, fitness, and surgery. I've seen the difference small choices can make. Not overnight, but over weeks, months, and years. It's not about chasing perfection. It's about showing up in small ways for yourself. Because the truth is, every healthy habit starts with a first step. And sometimes, that step is as small as a walnut. So the next time you're in the kitchen, reach for a few. Take a breath. Chef slowly. And know that something good is happening quietly, gently with every bite. And if this idea helped you today, pass it along to your spouse, a friend, or someone you love. Because good health, it's not just something we build alone. We build it together. One choice at a time. One step at a time. So, here's to small beginnings. Here's to 3 walnuts. And here's to you taking care of your body, your mind, and your future. Let's keep going. Together. The power of walnuts. 5 incredible ways they keep you sharp, strong, and balanced. After 40. Let's talk about something small, but mighty. The walnut. A food that looks simple on the outside, but carries deep health benefits inside. And, if you're over 40, walnuts could quietly become one of your body's best allies. Here are 5 powerful reasons why adding just a handful of walnuts a day can make a real difference, from your brain, to your bones, to your skin. Let's dive in. Better brain health and sharper memory. Ever notice that a walnut looks a bit like a brain? That's no coincidence. Because walnuts really are brain food. They're packed with nutrients your mind needs to stay focused, alert, and sharp, especially as you get older. Walnuts contain omega-3 fatty acids, the healthy fats that help brain cells connect and communicate. The plant-based kind found in walnuts is called ALA. And even though it's not the same as what's in fish, your body can still turn it into useful fuel for your brain. You also get vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant. Think of it like armor for your brain. It helps protect your cells from aging and stress. One study from 2015 found that adults over 50 who ate walnuts did better on memory tests than those who didn't. Just a small handful a day, 5 to 8 walnut halves, can give your brain a boost without changing anything else. Pretty easy, right? A stronger, healthier heart. Your heart works hard every single day, and it deserves the right kind of fuel. Walnuts are one of the best heart-friendly foods nature offers. They help lower bad cholesterol, the kind that clogs arteries, and raise good cholesterol, which protects your blood vessels. They also contain an amino acid called arginine. It helps your blood vessels stay relaxed and open, which lowers blood pressure and makes circulation easier. Walnuts are full of anti-inflammatory compounds too. That matters, because chronic inflammation can quietly damage your heart over time. In 2019, researchers found that people who ate walnuts had healthier arteries and lower inflammation markers. So, if you want to support your heart in a simple, natural way, grab a few walnuts every day. It's a small act with big benefits. 3. Stronger bones. Even after 40. We often think of bone health as something for kids or teens. But after 40, your bones still need attention. And walnuts can help. They contain key minerals like magnesium, calcium, and phosphorus, all crucial for strong, dense bones. Magnesium helps your body absorb calcium better. Calcium and phosphorus build the hard framework your bones need. And vitamin K, also found in walnuts, helps bind calcium into bone tissue, keeping it stable and strong. Healthy fats in walnuts also reduce hidden inflammation, which can speed up bone loss over time. One large study found that people who got enough magnesium, including from foods like walnuts, had stronger bones and fewer fractures as they aged. So, a few walnuts now could mean stronger steps later. Cut. Happier gut. Better digestion. Here's something you might not know. Your gut does more than digest food. It also plays a role in your mood, your immune system, and how much energy you feel each day. Walnuts are rich in fiber and they act as prebiotics. That means they feed the good bacteria in your gut. This helps your body absorb nutrients better, while also protecting your stomach lining. Walnuts even help your gut make short-chain fatty acids, natural compounds that calm inflammation and boost immune health. One study showed that people who ate walnuts had more diverse gut bacteria, and that's a good thing. A healthy gut can mean better digestion, fewer bathroom issues, and a stronger immune defense. All from a handful of nuts. Woo! Naturally. Radiant skin. Looking for better skin without expensive creams? Start from within. Walnuts are rich in vitamin E and omega-3s, both of which protect your skin from sun damage and pollution. They help your skin hold on to moisture, reduce redness, and soften fine lines. Walnuts also contain zinc and selenium. These nutrients help your skin heal faster and recover from stress. In 2016, a study showed that diets high in omega-3s were linked to firmer, healthier-looking skin even in older adults. So if you want that natural glow, try adding a few walnuts to your breakfast or afternoon snack. You might just see the difference in the mirror. 6. Helping with healthy weight control. Think walnuts are too high in calories? You're not alone. It's a common concern, but here's the truth. Yes, walnuts are rich, but they're also packed with fiber, healthy fats, and plant-based protein. This combo helps you feel full longer. That means fewer cravings and less snacking on chips or cookies later in the day. And here's the cool part: your body doesn't absorb every calorie from walnuts. Some of the fats pass through your system without being converted into energy. In 2017, A study found that people who ate walnuts regularly felt more satisfied and experienced fewer cravings. So, instead of giving you a sugar spike and crash, walnuts deliver steady, lasting energy without the drama. 7. Strengthening your immune system. As we age, our immune system needs a little more backup. Walnuts can help you stay strong and bounce back faster. They contain vitamin E, zinc, and selenium, 3 nutrients that are essential for immune support. Vitamin E protects immune cells from wear and tear. Zinc helps wounds heal and supports the body's ability to fight off germs. And selenium helps your body create enzymes that reduce inflammation. A 2020 study found that people who ate more antioxidant-rich foods like walnuts had stronger immune responses, especially after age 50. So, when cold and flu season rolls around, a few walnuts might just give your body the edge it needs. 8. Getting better sleep at night. Tired of tossing and turning? Walnuts may help you get a more restful night naturally. They contain melatonin, the hormone that tells your body it's time to sleep. Eating a few walnuts in the evening may gently raise your melatonin levels and help you fall asleep faster. They also have magnesium, which relaxes your muscles and calms your nervous system. In 2019, researchers found that people who ate melatonin-rich foods like walnuts reported longer, deeper sleep. So instead of reaching for pills or heavy snacks, try a few walnuts an hour before bed. You might be surprised how much better you feel in the morning. 9. Supporting reproductive wellness. Walnuts don't just help your brain, heart, and skin, they also support reproductive health for both men and women. For women, omega-3 fats in walnuts help regulate hormones and promote a more balanced monthly cycle. Vitamin E protects egg cells from damage and may support fertility. For men, studies have shown that walnuts improve sperm count, movement, and shape. Zinc and selenium, both found in walnuts, also support hormone balance and healthy function. Even if you're not planning to start a family, these nutrients support long-term vitality and wellness. 10. Easy ways to add walnuts to your day. The best part: you don't need to overhaul your diet to enjoy the benefits of walnuts. Just a few small changes make a big difference. In the morning, toss some chopped walnuts into your oatmeal, smoothie, or yogurt. At lunch, sprinkle them onto a salad. They pair perfectly with apples, goat cheese, or cranberries. For an afternoon snack, carry a small bag of dry roasted walnuts in your car or purse. At dinner, add chopped walnuts to roasted vegetables, stir them into whole grain rice, or blend them into a creamy walnut pesto sauce with garlic and basil. And yes, even dessert can be a little healthier. Try mixing walnuts into fruit bowls or using them in your favorite cookie recipe. Final thought for today: you don't have to do everything at once. But adding a few walnuts each day? That's a small, smart step forward. And sometimes, that's all it takes to move your health in the right direction. Stay tuned for more, and keep walking this simple, powerful path with us. Part 2. What to know before adding walnuts to your routine. So now you've heard about all the benefits walnuts can offer, from better heart health, to clearer thinking, to deeper sleep. But before you grab a big handful and dive in, let's take a moment to go over some important things to consider. Because even the healthiest foods can cause problems for some people, especially if we're not paying attention to how we use them. Let's walk through 5 things you should know before making walnuts a daily habit. And don't worry, we'll keep it simple, honest, and easy to follow. 1. If you're allergic to nuts, walnuts might not be safe. Let's start with the most important point. If you have a tree nut allergy or someone in your family does, walnuts could be dangerous. Even a tiny piece of walnut can cause serious reactions. That could include itching, swelling, trouble breathing, or a scratchy throat. And in rare cases, It could lead to an emergency reaction called anaphylaxis, which needs immediate medical attention. So if you've ever reacted to nuts like almonds, pecans, or cashews, it's best to stay away from walnuts unless your doctor tells you it's okay. This is especially important for young kids. Their immune systems can be more reactive, and allergic reactions can develop quickly. And if you've never had walnuts before, but notice something feels off after eating them, stop right away. Watch for symptoms, and check in with a healthcare provider if you're unsure. Your safety always comes first. 2. If you have a sensitive stomach, start small and slow. Walnuts are rich in fiber, and for most people, that's a good thing. But if your digestive system tends to be sensitive, adding a lot of fiber too quickly can cause gas, bloating, or mild cramps. Some people even feel a little queasy or notice looser stools at first. This is especially true for folks with IBS or other digestive conditions. So what's the fix? Start with just 2 or 3 walnut halves a day. That's enough to see how your body responds. If things feel good, you can work your way up to a full serving, which is about 5 to 8 halves per day. And if your stomach starts to feel unsettled, don't push through. Just take a break and try again later. You can also pair walnuts with gentle foods like cooked oatmeal, plain yogurt, or steamed veggies. This helps your system adjust more comfortably. 3. If you're taking medications, be aware of interactions. Walnuts are packed with vitamin E and healthy fats, and while that's great news for your health, it can affect how some medications work. For example, if you take blood thinners like warfarin or daily aspirin, too much vitamin E can increase your risk of bleeding. Also, the fats in walnuts may influence how your body absorbs fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. That could also affect how your body processes certain cholesterol drugs, hormone therapies, or even some blood pressure medications. If you're living with conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, or high cholesterol, it's a smart idea to talk with your doctor or pharmacist before making walnuts a regular part of your routine. It's not about avoiding them entirely. It's about staying safe and giving your body what it needs without adding any surprises. 4. Don't overdo it. A small amount is just right. Here's something a lot of people don't realize. Walnuts are small, but they're calorie-dense. 1 ounce, or about 7 walnut halves, gives you roughly 190 calories. That's perfect if you're trying to get more nutrition or energy into your meals. But if you're watching your weight, those extra calories can sneak up on you. Eating 2 or 3 handfuls a day might not seem like much, but over time it can add up. So stick with 1 proper serving per day. That's about 5 to 8 walnut halves, depending on size. Combine them with fruit, veggies, or a lean protein for a more satisfying and balanced snack. They're also a great swap for chips or candy, offering crunch and richness without the sugar crash. 5. Store them the right way. Keep the good stuff fresh. Walnuts are rich in good fats, but those fats are fragile. If you store them the wrong way, too warm, too bright, or too exposed to air, they can go bad quickly. The first sign is usually a bitter taste or strange smell. That means the oils inside the nut have turned rancid, which can break down nutrients and ruin the flavor. So here's how to keep your walnuts fresh and healthy. Store them in an airtight container. Keep that container in a cool, dry place. The refrigerator is best. Avoid storing them near onions, garlic, or other strong-smelling foods. And don't buy a huge bag unless you plan to use them soon. With the right storage, walnuts stay flavorful and packed with nutrition. Quick recap before you head out. Walnuts are a powerful, natural way to support your brain, heart, digestion, skin, and more. But like anything in health, it's all about the right balance. If you're allergic to tree nuts, don't take the risk. If you have tummy trouble, go slow and pay attention. If you're on medications, check with your doctor first. Stick to a small handful each day, no need to overdo it. And store them the smart way: cool, dry, and airtight. When you treat your body with care and attention, even small habits like this can lead to big changes. So yes, something as simple as a walnut can make a meaningful difference. Just make sure it's the right fit for you. And if it is, let those little brain-shaped nuts do their work one bite at a time. Conclusion: small habits, big rewards for your health. When most people think about getting healthier, they imagine big changes, strict diets, long workouts, pricey supplements. But here's something you may not hear often. True, lasting health? It usually starts with something small, like a handful of walnuts in the morning, a glass of warm water when you wake up, eating a calm breakfast instead of skipping it, or simply getting to bed on time and sleeping through the night. These may sound simple, but they add up. And as we've explored today, walnuts are more than just a crunchy snack. They quietly support your brain, your heart, your digestion, your skin, your immune system, and even your sleep, all in one small, natural food. But here's the key: it's not about eating a lot once in a while. It's about doing a little every day. That's where the true benefit begins. That's when real, meaningful change starts to take shape. It's never about perfection. It's about consistency. Because when you make a small, healthy choice again and again, your body starts to respond. Your energy feels steadier. Your focus gets clearer. Your confidence builds. And it's not just the walnuts. It's every small step you take. Drinking more plain water and less soda. Adding one fresh vegetable to each meal. Turning off your screen before bedtime. Taking a 15-minute walk around the block just to move your body and clear your mind. Cutting back on fried and ultra-processed snacks. None of these are big on their own, but together, they create momentum. And with each passing day, those small actions become habits. And those habits shape the way you feel. So, if you're thinking about adding walnuts to your daily routine, go for it. Maybe with breakfast. Maybe as a mid-afternoon snack. Or even a small bite before bed. It doesn't need to be complicated. It just needs to be something you can stick with. Because the truth is, your body isn't asking for perfection. It's asking for care, for patience, and for you to listen. So start small. Start today. That one handful of walnuts may not change everything overnight. But over time, it might just help you think a little clearer, feel a little stronger, and live with more balance. Thank you for being here with me today. If this message resonated with you, feel free to share it with someone you love. Because health is one of the greatest gifts we can offer to ourselves and to each other. And if you'd like more simple, real-life wellness tips like this, stick around. I'll be right here walking beside you. One small, steady step at a time.